Welcome to lesson 111, adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Up on the board I have a basic adding fraction problem, 6/10 plus 6/10. Now when you add fractions with like denominators, you just add the top and keep the bottom the same. So 6 plus 6 is 12, and 10 stays 10. Now our answer raises a problem because we have an improper fraction. We have a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator, and you cannot leave your fraction that way. So 12/10 exceeds a whole, right? If we had 5/10 and 5/10 and you put them together, you'd have 10/10. You would have a whole. If it was 5/10 of a pizza and 5/10 of a pizza, that'd be half a pizza plus half a pizza equals a whole pizza. This one exceeds it by how much? 2 slices, right? 10/10 is 2 pieces below 12/10. So really, we have one whole with 2/10 left over. That's one way to look at it. Or you could do a little method my students like to do, which is divide. This is a dividing line, right? 12 divided by 10. So you just do that. 12 divided by 10. One time, leaving you with 2. 1 and 2/10. 1 and 2/10. There's a few ways to look at it. It does need to be reduced, of course. So if you divide both these by a common factor, divide both by 2 and you would receive 1 and a 5th. You must reduce your answer. Okay, but let's try this by adding 2 mixed numbers. So here I have 2 and 2/6 plus 3 and 5/6. You could add this just like you would any mixed fraction problem, where you add the whole numbers. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then you add the fractions, especially since their denominators are the same. 2 plus 5 is 7, and the bottom stays the same. 6 carries over to a third 6. And we have 5 and 7/6. Why is this a problem? Our fraction is improper, right? 6/6 would make a perfect whole. We have 7/6. We went above. So we have another whole. So if you take out that 6/6, what would you have left over? You would have 1/6 left over, right? 7/6 minus 6/6 is 1/6. So we have now the 5. We took a whole away from this part, and we have a 6 left over. So piece them all together, and you have 6 now, and 1/6 left over. Okay? Let's try that again, doing it a different method. Now here we have 2 and 7/12 plus 4 and 11/12. Start the problem off the same way as we did before. Add the whole numbers. We have 6 total. Then we have 7 plus 11, which is 18 over 12, but denominators stay the same. This is a problem because it is an improper fraction, right? 18/12 is an issue. In this method, separate the 18/12, make it a whole different problem. Leave the 6 alone and solve 18/12. And divide. 12 goes into 18 once. With 6 left over, the denominator would always stay the same. 6/12 becomes a half. If you were to reduce 6/12, it should be a half. So now look at what you have and put it together. We have 6, and then we change this to 1.5. Put 6 and 1.5 together, and you have 7.5. Okay. There are several examples for adding and subtracting mixed numbers. If you have any questions, come and see me, and I'd be glad to help. Thanks.